listeners can try Audible for 30 days. Download and listen offline anytime, anywhere. The Audible app is free and it can be installed on all smartphones and tablets. It even saves your spot across devices. You can also roll your credits over up to a year. You can save them to binge on a giant series, or just take your time choosing whatever you want to listen to next. And if you're not loving your selection, you can simply swap it for another. Very easy, very nice. An audiobook I'm about to start listening to was recommended to me as I was recently diagnosed with ADHD. It's called ADHD 2.0 by Edward Hallowell and John Rady. It will be my first formal literature on the topic, and I, ironically, have not had the time or focus to sit down and read anything, so I was like, let me listen to it. Genius. I'll let you know what I think of it, but if any of you have any suggestions for audiobooks or podcasts about ADHD, please let me know. I would love to kind of just consume a lot of content, just so I can figure out what resonates with me and what's good, because I feel like just listening to one audiobook probably isn't enough. I kind of want to do a bit of a lot, so let me know any suggestions. An Audible membership also makes an incredible gift this holiday season. Now is the best time to do it with a special offer of 60% off your first 3 months. That's only $5.95 a month. It is perfect for commuting at the gym, road trips, cozying up to the fire. So give yourself or a loved one the gift of listening. For more, go to audible.com/GB or text GB to 500 500. That's audible.com/GB. Thank you so much, Audible, for sponsoring today's video, and thank you for watching. Hello everybody, it's Gibi. Today we are doing something I am so bad at: baking. And we're doing it tiny baking. I am not a very delicate soul. That may come as a surprise to some of you, but I'm really bad at baking because you have to be very precise. It's a lot of chemistry. I was very bad at chemistry. Math, measurements, details, following instructions, etc. And I also am very big hands, and I'm not very good at tiny stuff. So when I saw tiny baking, I was like, yes, let's do it. It's fine. We'll be fine. And I saw this in a souvenir shop in Maine. It's the first time I've ever been to Maine. Lovely state. And so I bought it, and I was like, I'm gonna do a video with this. So this is ages 8+. It's it's kind of like one of those little science type toys for kids, but that's never stopped us on this channel. You can get it at smartlabtoys.com, or you can go to Maine and get it at a souvenir shop. And it comes with a storage tin, rolling pin, a wee knife, a pizza/dough cutter, mixing spoons, 3 wee spoons, mixing bowl, pizza/pie pan, pie server, sheet pan, silicone cake, cupcake molds, 2 silicone finger mitts, and a 48-page recipe book. So what I'm going to do is open this up, wash all of the tools, and then I'm going to flip through the recipe book and pick something that we can make. So I hope your appetites are small, because it's gonna make one bite of food, I think. So let's get started. I really wish I had a chef's hat. Oh my god. Okay, everybody. So I may transition my talking to whispering. I know I soft-spoke the intro. But I feel like I need to maybe whisper this part. So, apologies. So what I did was look through the entire recipe book that they gave me. And I pretty much knew that I wanted to do this one. There was a couple that I really liked. There was they were all mini. Cinnamon rolls, brownies, a cake, but I think we have to do the lattice crust fruit pie. I just love how it looks, and I feel like making a tiny baby little mini pie is the cutest thing I've ever heard in my life. So here we go. The ingredients include pre-made refrigerated pie crust. I did not have pie crust, but I did have puff pastry. If it doesn't turn out with the puff pastry, I will show you the results and then remake it with a pie crust tomorrow, I promise. 6 wee spoons. So this is their form of measurements, okay? We have a wee spoon, half a wee spoon, and a quarter wee spoon. So we're gonna do 6 wee spoons of fruit preserves, and I thought it was only appropriate to use my mini jam jar that was gifted to me after being on the No One's Okay podcast. They sent me like 60 mini jams, and it was the best gift I ever received. And so we're gonna make a strawberry preserves pie today. Then we'll need 1 wee spoon of sugar. We need 1/4 wee spoon of cornstarch. We need flour. And 1 egg beaten. So obviously you can't really like separate the eggs. So what they suggest to do is take just, a normal sized egg, and then we're going to whisk it in a little bowl. And that's it for the tiny tools. We have our pie pan. Then they said a full-size cookie sheet, because I guess they don't really want you putting this like in a giant oven. But we are going to be using their tiny cookie sheet because we're going to put this in the toaster oven, mini oven. And, I'm an adult, so I feel like I can safely put them in. Luckily, they give you ta-da! Like that, so I don't burn my fingies. Then we'll need the rolling pin, the wee knife. Now this is just for cooking. YouTube, please do not demonetize me. This is a tiny chef's knife. It is not sharp. It's just enough to like lightly cut through some soft dough. We have the pizza cutter, which is going to make our slices, I guess. A mixing bowl for all our tiny ingredients. guess we should use this little spout thing. Okay, okay. We don't want to waste any last drop of this filling because we only have a little bit. That was a whole spoonful right there. La 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 la. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I'm surprised that this is working. Okay, make that even. A little bit more on this side, kinda, you know. Oh, that's perfect. Oh my gosh. That is perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. So what I'm going to do is get the dough back out, and we're going to do these strips. So I'll get a little bit more flour. Actually spilled a little. The filling. Wipe that away. We'll do a little bit more flour here. Okay. Piece of the pie crust. I'm just going to flatten out a little bit. Gotta start by pressing in, and then once you get it down a little, it rolls a bit easier. See, like that. Just gonna press, press, press. Press and roll, press and roll. Maybe I can even hold those. There we go. Maybe. Like that kind of. Because what we're supposed to do is slice 8 strips of dough, and I feel like they're supposed to be long, so if we get 4 and then cut them in half, hopefully that will be long enough. Otherwise, I obviously have more of the puff pastry. If we take this, goodness, so cute. Wow. To be honest, this inspires me to make a real size pie.